Thank you for joining us for the podcast. Breaking news.
Breaking news. We're doing a podcast like you didn't know. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Disco Ball Discourse.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to our new discussion. It's always something different. It's kind of unpredictable. We don't have like a certain predictable schedule or anything we go by.
Yeah, we haven't found our theme just yet.
Our theme is, I think it's chat a lot and film it.
Yeah, something like that. We talk enough. We might as well let other people learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, because we're not on here as experts. We're here to talk a lot and to film it, but not saying because we know everything.
Yeah. Listen to us. We're smarty pants because we did a little bit of Google research.
Yes, right before we sat down in here.
Yes.
Maybe an hour or two before.
Yes. Yeah.
So we are here in the podcast to discuss.
We're going to be talking about Valentine's Day and why it sucks.
That's what I was going to say. I don't want to come out and be love, hard eyes, everything's wonderful. This is more of an anti-Valentine's Day.
Well, I think it's more of what Valentine's Day has come to be.
Right. We're going to discuss a lot of different angles with it because it's not the same to everyone.
No, some people, they love Valentine's Day. They embrace it. And then there's some people who weaponize it.
Yes. Or are crushed to their heart and soul because of it. So we want to discuss the reality of it. That's it. The reality of Valentine's Day and what it can mean to a lot of people. So
the modern day Valentine's Day.
Exactly. Because in our discussion that was the longest meeting ever that we planned months ago, wink.
Oh yeah.
He was sharing some information with me. And so he's going to go over the origin of it and kind of where it started. And he showed me and I was like, oh, well, that's interesting.
Yeah, back in the day, things were wild. They were absolutely bonkers back then. Valentine's Day came from a festival. So in the 6th century BC, back over in the Roman times, they were getting down. They were partying hard. So in February was the changeover from winter to spring. And that was kind of a celebration for a good year of prosperous for not only the town, because there wasn't millions and billions of people. They're still wanting to have bigger empires, which takes people. So being fertile not only in the lands, but also in the streets. So they would have a festival. And during the festival, they would sacrifice animals, take the skins from the animals and whip the women in a friendly way, apparently, hoping for fertility. And then they would
symbolic.
Yes. This was like, oh, you hit them with the skin. I don't know why, but it was supposed to mean something. So yeah, they would do certain weird things. Sometimes the single women would write down their name on a clay tablet, put it into a pot, and then the single men would come over and pull the names out, and they would be with that woman for a full year until the next festival. And usually it led to marriage.
Which I thought was funny because when he showed me that today, I said, what if you didn't like the person like the next day?
I sent her the gif of, well, that's too damn bad.
It was funny because I was like, I guess because it's like, oh, I chose you. We're promised we're going to keep this up for this long. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah. So
if you got someone you don't like.
I'm sure there was bad stuff, but it did say usually it would lead to marriage because, I would never be with him, but then you be with him for a year and all of a sudden he's not that bad. He's a good person.
He starts the fires pretty good.
Yeah.
Men do be hanging up TVs pretty good.
Yeah. Back in the Roman time, we'd be hanging up them TVs.
Over to the modern because that's just a funny thing. It's like, men do be hanging up TVs pretty good though.
We do be protecting and providing. But that was just one thing that some people say came from Valentine's Day. There's another one that was saying more of the Christianization of things. Saint Valentine, he noticed that the Roman Empire was sending off single men because they wanted men who don't have families, they aren't married or anything. So they were like, nobody should be getting married. We need an army. So he would go and wed them in secrecy. And then once you're married, whether it's secret or public, well, they found out about it and they were like, "Hey, you're going to jail. You're going to be beheaded." While he was in there, he befriended the jailers, and one of the jailer's daughters was apparently blind. He sent her in there to see him. He cured her blindness because he was a saint. They instantly were transformed, or they went over to Christ and decided, hey, this is a great thing. He was still going to be beheaded. The king already said you're going to be beheaded, but he sent her a note that said, "Be my Valentine."
Oh,
that's where the Valentines came from, and
so cute.
Certain nuances from that. But back in the day, you think it was crazy now? It was crazy back then, but it was pretty straightforward of what Valentine's Day was all about.
Right. And then we're going to cross over into talking about things of the more modern day. And besides that, even our own personal experiences and how we feel about it. Because let me say this. You're watching us on a podcast together. We're obviously a couple. So you would think we're going to be over here like, woo, Valentine's Day. It's the best thing ever. It's always been the best thing. We can't wait. He's going to get me 1 million roses. And, Dove's going to fly me a cup of coffee while I have breakfast in bed. No. Okay.
And not spell it. I've been training this pigeon for months now.
So, that's kind of what people have in mind. And having been in relationships or not, that day can actually be kind of the worst.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's just say early 20-year-olds, like, oh, you probably don't have the greatest job, maybe at McDonald's, maybe getting started a career, you're not making a whole lot of money, and you've got this woman who you just want to give the entire world to. Sometimes that woman is like, hey, I don't want anything. I know where we're at, got a head on her shoulders, good to go. Sometimes they're like, you better be taking me to France.
Right. In the helicopter.
You better be putting in some more shifts at Burger King.
Because I expect the whole world.
Yeah.
And so, I'm really glad you brought that up, because what I was looking at, my research that I did Google, is Valentine's Day romantic or is it compliance? And then there's the single side of it too. So there's kind of 3 different areas that you can visit when you're talking about Valentine's Day and what it can mean to people. But before I get into that, yes, in my notes, I'm very OCD about some things, and not skipping in my notes is one of them. I didn't realize this. There's something called the pink tax.
This is a family podcast. That's
what I was going to say. Family what do you think it is? And then I looked at you and I'm like, maybe I'm not going to ask you.
You know.
So I'll tell you, the pink tax is supposed to be where, it's very commercialized. After Christmas, there's Valentine's things in the store all over the place. And the pink tax is supposed to be put on things that are made specifically for that holiday, and they're marked up so that you're paying more for the things for this holiday.
Oh, yes. That makes sense.
That makes more sense, right?
That makes more sense. More sense than I thought it was going to.
So there's something like that exists, and I didn't know that until I was doing my very in-depth research.
Oh, in depth.
Oh man, I mean hours. Like,
statistics say that the pink tax raises things up 12%.
No, 14, like February 14th. Come on. Well, we're making stuff up.
Yes, it's got to make sense.
Okay,
yes.
So I found that out and I thought, well, that's interesting. But at the same time, when you're participating in this very commercialized holiday, you're going to buy the stuff. And before I dive into the couple side of this and the single side of this and everything, I do want to say Valentine's Day for a lot of years, because I had little kids, was actually a lot of fun for me, because you've got to decorate their box thing for the school parties and cut out all the hearts and the glue.
You get the little macaroni pictures.
And the construction paper, and then going to the store with the kids to pick out their Ninja Turtles. Okay, that's too old. Blue's Clues and, what was it? The Bratz dolls, Valentine's.
Yeah.
And then you stay up and they're like 4 years old trying to write their name on there. And it's like, write it faster. It's 9 p.m. And you'd get them already. But it was still an exciting time because I really felt like it was about excitement for them at school with their friends, us together. And we just had these activities. So I enjoyed Valentine's
Day. See that young love come up where they're like, I have no idea why I feel this way, but that one over there, I don't know. I hate it, but I want to hold hands or something. I don't know. I feel weird. That is funny to see the little boys, because I've been there before, and I specifically remember being like, girls are nasty. They got cooties. They're stupid. They don't even play in the dirt. They're lame. And then here I am with a girlfriend.
You mean today? Oh,
no, today. Well, I have a girlfriend, but I'm, divorced as well. What happened? Where did we go wrong, Hayden?
And it all started probably from first grade Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Which actually, now that I didn't plan this at all, but I do have a first grade Valentine's Day story.
Oh.
It's so dumb. And it's so embarrassing. Like, I can't believe I remember it. And when I think back, and having a son now and watching him grow up, this is so mean. But there was this kid in my class, and he liked me.
She was a bully. Don't let her lie to you.
I'm actually not going to correct you right there once you hear this story. So I was in the first grade, and it was Valentine's Day, and we did our little party and had all this stuff or whatever. And then we get to go outside on the playground and play for a while. And I knew this boy liked me. I already knew. And he came up to me.
In the first grade, you knew?
Oh, yeah. Like, because he was always like, can I sit by you? And can I this? And can I that? And boys didn't want to sit by girls unless you liked them.
I'll give you that.
So
did he knew that he liked you?
Oh, listen.
Okay. Sorry. Jumping in.
He came up to me at the playground, and I was like, he's walking right towards me. And he goes, I just wanted to give you something today. And he opened his hand, and he had an orange heart plastic ring. And it was like one of those fake gem looking ones. Mm-hmm. And he gave it to me, and he ran away. And I was so upset because I didn't like him that I just went to the other side of the playground and just I know. I'm so sorry. It's embarrassing. I'm sorry.
What was his name?
James.
I
know.
I am so sorry. I apologize if you're seeing this, James, which I hope this comes to you. I hope you are well.
I do too. I'm so sorry. That was the meanest thing in the whole world.
It was.
It was mean. And I thought about it over the years. I'm like, you could have just been like, oh, thank you. And then went on with your life. But, first grade mentality. I was like, this is gross. Ew. And I just went through, I don't know, but I'm really sorry. And it was Valentine's Day. And that probably took all the courage in the world for him to do that.
I guarantee you that little boy, well, I don't know, but I'm guessing more than likely he was so nervous and scared just to walk over there and be like, I got you something. I'm actually going to do it. There you go. And you're like, bet. Let me take your love and throw it over the fair or the swing sets.
And on top of that, I littered.
Yeah. Should feel even worse.
So now he's going to tell the cops too.
Yeah.
Littering and breaking someone's heart. I'm so sorry.
That should be a crime.
I'm really sorry. That was actually terrible of me. And I didn't think about it till we started talking about kids and Valentine's Days. And all of a sudden it just went whoosh right in my head.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You got a guilty mind over there.
I do.
That little heartbreaker.
That's that in the first grade. That's what I was doing. Listen, I probably was like, I'm trying to get to hopscotch with my friends so bad right now. Okay.
I'm trying to make my little, whatever the 4-way thing.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay. That was like a little bit older. No, this is how old I am at recess sometimes. And I'm not kidding. This is not a lie. This is not a joke.
Well, first grade for you was like what? They were still figuring out electricity. Like, this is how we make the wheel.
That was the year before.
Oh.
No, but we really used to play, and I don't even know if you know what this is. Do you know what jacks are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I insulted you.
Now,
I thought you were born yesterday.
Don't get me wrong. I don't know how to play it. I know you've got the bouncy ball. I know you got jacks. You bounce it down, and you're supposed to grab the jacks and then grab the ball or something like that.
Yes, like we would play jacks. That's how old I am in school. And I don't care. That's a fun game.
Did you like push the metal wheel with the stick thing?
What's a wheel? So little kid memories. I did not know. I had no intentions of talking about that or going there. But you know what? That was the happy fun times.
Conscious is
I was
out.
guilty and I did feel bad, but I do remember the school parties were great. We ate the biggest frosted cookies that my mom would make, and because she was like usually our room mother, and that meant she was in charge of the parties and things. So awesome parties. Loved what my mom did for us as her kids, and then the stuff I got to do with my kids. That's all of my good memories from Valentine's Day. Like those were always awesome. So not to have a completely negative spin because we're about to go the different direction.
Well, we're not starting off good.
No, throwing rings.
If you guys are leaving in bad comments right now, I wouldn't blame you. You should tell her how mean she was to James. Poor James. Let's do a GoFundMe for James. I bet he's still heartbroken. I bet he never recovered.
No, I bet if I were to see James and tell him something right now, he wouldn't even remember.
I bet he does.
Oh, shoot.
I bet that was his first heartbreak. I bet you don't understand how much that first heartbreak hits.
I'm going to have like, where, you know, like you're at the store and you're at the grocery store and then you come and somebody ran into your car and someone's going to leave a note and say, from James.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Crash into
now
my
all
car.
of a sudden, I didn't forget.
Man, okay, I'm sorry. I'm 45. I'm sorry. I apologize.
She's atoning for her sins.
I am. I mean, I guess better late than never, right?
That is true. I'll give you that. See, James, she is hurt about it too. She thinks about it.
I never thought I'd tell that story.
She's a changed woman, James.
Yes, it took me a couple years. Couple
divorces.
Yeah.
To realize her wrongdoings, but she's come around, James.
I'm coming around. It's a long journey. I'll talk about it in counseling someday, I'm sure. Woo, okay. Well, back into what we were talking about, because now I'm embarrassed. Are my cheeks red to match for the...
Everything's red. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I didn't even have a red shirt to put on. Actually, I just didn't want to change. I was like, my hair's red. So that'll work.
I mean, it's anti-Valentine. So
yeah. So see, he's on the celebrating it side, and I'm on the I'm going to go completely neutral side.
Yeah,
I'm being neutral.
I'm not even celebrating. I was like, I'll put on a red shirt. That's my celebrating.
Yes, he's wearing the colors.
Yes, you're supporting that team.
Yeah, he's wearing the colors, and he throws up the gang sign.
No, this is how you do it.
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm older, so that's how the oldies do it, is like this, and then that's the more modern. Okay. Hey, hi. We're going to get way back on track here, which, when are we ever? Yeah,
we rabbit a lot. We squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're done with the pink tax for sure. That's crazy. The thing about Valentine's Day that can be really hard for a lot of people is that it ends up causing a lot of stress. The reason why it can cause that is because it feels like a forced performance to some people. And I'm talking about new couples, older couples, in the middle. It kind of doesn't matter. But whenever there's such a big thing around a holiday, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to do the right thing. I'm not sure what the right thing is and I might mess it up and I'm not sure what to do. And then either there's too much thought about it to where someone's worried about it and nervous, or no thought about it and the other person is furious.
Yeah. Now, if you just come into it from the get-go and be like, no, that's where it needs to be.
It does. Have a discussion.
Yes, from the very get-go. If you're a big celebration person, go ahead, have at it. Do all the stuff. Research her favorite chocolate, what she wants to do, and all that good stuff. Good on you, but or be kind of like me, where I'm like, I loved you yesterday and the day before. Why would I all of a sudden on a 14th of February be like, oh, here's a bunch of flowers and all this chocolate and all this random stuff? Why don't I just keep doing good?
And the thing is, I'm glad that you said that, because when we came into our relationship and seeing it was going to go somewhere for a long time, we did have that discussion because we had both had previous relationships and whatever. And so there's a lot of things you learn. And a lot of it is talking about things, being really open and being really honest. I know that sounds like, well, of course you're going to do that. It's not that easy.
It's not easy.
It really isn't.
Sure is not easy to do, but you know what? It's kind of like working out. At first, it's not easy, doesn't feel good, doesn't feel comfortable, but after you do it and you realize, oh, there's a reason why I'm doing it, and you feel better after it's done, that's exactly what it is.
And that's why whenever we decided to have the discussion about it, it was just kind of like we were talking about things in general. We came to an agreement on what we would like to do on Valentine's Day and how we want to celebrate it. We're like, cool, okay. And you know what? There's no stress.
Yeah.
At all. We're not thinking, oh, and I wonder if. No, don't wonder. Just ask him.
Is he going to give me that new car? Is he going to get me 2 dozen roses or 5 dozen roses?
Yeah, no, don't care. And this thing is, treating each other well every day and reinforcing that you love each other every day is a lot more important than a single day.
And think about it. Let's just say from either side, right now the thing is women. Women just get showered in all this love, and men get something special at the end of the night. In all honesty, that's kind of how it goes. That's how that goes.
Chocolates?
Yeah. Well, they get chocolates, they get flowers, they get jewelry, they get the big surprise deal, they get the vacation.
And sometimes it's an unexpected expectation up here that you never even told your partner about.
No, I expect to wake up with breakfast in bed, and he should just know. That never works out good for you.
No.
It really doesn't. So, as this poor man is just, desperately trying to make someone happy on this one day, okay, well, now all of a sudden, what happens the day after? You kind of were like, well, if he could do this yesterday, why doesn't he do it all the time?
And it really could be, the mentality really could be all of that, or I'm a princess, I deserve it all the time.
Yeah.
If it's about the two of you, it should be about the two of you, in my opinion. Now, at the same time, everything you just said, totally agree with. I've had my ups and downs with Valentine's Day over the years, whatever. I do want to say, my mom and dad are a perfect example of the healthy way. And the reason I say healthy, because ours is healthy too, but the reason I say theirs is healthy is because my dad loves to do that. My dad loves to bring my mom flowers and pick out a card and sit down and write the sweetest poem, note, paragraph, whatever for her. And it makes him feel so good. It makes my mom feel so good. And they have just a really beautiful exchange of cards, having dinner, whatever they do. It's not usually extravagant, but it can be if they want it to be. But it's very cute and sincere. And the reason I know is
sincere.
It's very sincere, and it's not forced at all, because when we go to have Sunday dinner at my parents' house, if it's someone's birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, or something like that, they like to keep their cards and they put it by their spot on the kitchen table. And they'll be like, oh, look what your dad got me. Look what your mom got me. And look how pretty this card is. And they sincerely enjoy doing that for each other. So that's the healthy way. We're not really saying, don't buy flowers. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, if you like giving your partner flowers, if that's who you are, you like doing the poems and all that, that's just the person who you are, keep doing it. That's not bad. But if you're all of a sudden like, oh, yesterday I'm scratching my belly, drinking beer with the boys and fixing cars, but oh, I'm going to be this romantic guy come February 14th. Oh, yeah, this romantic girl all of a sudden February 14th, and I'm going to shower. I'm going to have the bed just, sprinkled with rose petals, and there's going to be a candlelit dinner on the highest hill in town. And don't do that. Don't. Just be yourself. If you're a big celebrator, cool. There you go. Celebrate, whatever you want. 4th of July, February 14th.
Sure, whatever it is.
At it. But if you're just a dude, you're just a dude. Be just a dude. And for the girls out there, if he's just a dude, he's just a dude. Let him be just a dude. If he gets you something and it's just a gesture to you, just be happy. He got you something. He remembered.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be, oh, you only got me 1 tulip. I wanted 5 dozen roses, and I wanted the case jewelry ring. Shut up.
Oh, see, I just want you to tell us how you really feel.
Oh.
No.
Get that beep ready.
The censor.
Yeah, get the censor ready. Just,
you know, and the thing about it is I guess I'll speak on the men's side of it, or, you know, women too. There's a performance anxiety that's associated with it, because it's like you're feeling like you might have to create the perfect day or the perfect gift or whatever. And it says next to this that it causes emotional depletion, which is not
emotional
the point.
Damage.
Yeah, both of those actually. And that's worse. Why are you going to have this day that's supposed to be about love and how much you care about anybody, not your partner? It could be anybody else in your life, your family, your friends. But then feel the pressure.
That, like, the majority of holidays now, though?
Well, yes, and it can be like Christmas. I've seen moms on TikTok up till 2 a.m. crying their eyes out, wrapping the presents. Mm-hmm. And it's like, wow, that's literally not what this is about. And they're emotionally depleted.
Yeah. No, and
it's terrible.
Everybody. And did you get the good present? Did you? Oh, well, her can of tuna just wasn't that, or whatever. Her stuffing wasn't that good. Oh, well, he only got sparklers, or whatever it is. It's so judging versus, hey, this is a gathering of friends and family and loved ones for a themed deal, and let's all enjoy each other's company.
And just being together.
Yeah. Just be together. Now, this is a specifically one-on-one be together thing, but some people aren't like, we spent the whole day together doing our thing. We had a great time just being together. No, it's, I woke up and he didn't make me breakfast. And I know he doesn't cook. I know he doesn't do that, but he didn't cook me a 5-star restaurant meal in bed at 7:30 in the morning. And whenever I got out of bed, there wasn't brand new slippers for me to put my feet in either. And then you know what? He didn't ask me to marry him. I know I've only known him for 3 months, and I know, but he didn't propose to me.
You know what I would do, just completely honestly? Let's say it's a total work day and you come to me with breakfast at 6:30 in the morning. I'm going to tell you, get those eggs out of my face, okay?
Get the corn out of my face.
Exactly. Just like that. I'm going to nacho you so hard. Because I'll be like, dude, what? Huh? I had stuff to do and I'm sleepy. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I would not want that. There's no way. Like, get up real quick and be like, oh, cool, there's some greasy bacon. First thing waking up, and I love bacon.
Lies. You would get up for bacon. If it was something else.
I wouldn't get up and eat it instantly because I wake up slow, but I'd be like, bet, that's cool. Appreciate it. I'm going to put some pants on and probably some deodorant, and I will eventually eat the bacon. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to waste the bacon.
No, we don't waste bacon in this house.
This is not a anti-bacon household. Trust me.
Okay, well, on the lighter side of things, we're laughing. It's funny. We're talking about expectations and things like that. So this is kind of the emotional toll it can take on people, but it can also get very serious.
Yeah.
So I've got one here, and this is why I like to tiptoe around it for the people that are going through it and for when I was going through it too.
I'm going to stomp.
No, I'm going to stand in front of you.
I'm going to stomp.
It can be very... Excuse me. I'm sorry. I can't even talk about it. It could be very triggering of grief, and specifically death or divorce.
Maybe
come on, man. Come on. That's a different kind of trigger. That's not like I got one dozen instead of 2 dozen roses.
Yeah.
This is different because think about people who have had long time relationships, and this will be the first Valentine's Day without the person they spent 30 years with or something.
Okay, now hold up. That's not fair because, it's the first Christmas that I didn't have. It's the first 4th of July. It's the first birthday. It's the first anniversary.
It's just so centered around love and your partner. And if you've been used to sharing that with that person, that day could be like, I just want this to be a regular day and hurry up and go by.
Well, he or she always like to do this on Sundays. I mean, the first Sunday is still going to be the first Sunday.
That is true. It's the first of many. You're right.
But let's just say, the person did it really big on Valentine's. Mm-hmm. I could understand that. If every Valentine's Day we went to the same restaurant, we did the same thing.
That's sad.
If there was a tradition about it, yes. But if it's just somebody like me, it's just another day. then more than likely Valentine's Day, yes, it would be sad, but it would be just as sad for all the other stuff.
Well, and then I want to bring up something too, because we're talking about the couple's way of it and kind of giving both sides of it, where it can be stressful or wonderful and all of the things that are in between it. But I want to bring up something when it comes to the death and divorce. Also, I've got to bring up the singles for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Because this is stress, and a lot of it comes from, and this was from my research, and it's true, social media. Social media comparison is a daily thing, but especially on days like this, it's like, I've already seen some people that I follow on Facebook or something like, for Valentine's Day, I'm just going to do this because I'm really fine with this. And what I'm going to do is this. And, it's just, I got me and I'm doing good. And it's like, because they're already hurting. And they already feel like they need to put out there and maybe even justify why it's just going to be them for Valentine's Day. And it's like, that pressure shouldn't exist. I'm not saying I didn't also feel it when I was single or when I was going through my hardest times, even married and having Valentine's Day. I just felt this pressure. Like, I'm not going to have a couple's photo. I don't have any plans. I don't have anything to do. And the real pressure that comes from that, it can cause a lot of really dark feelings when maybe you were just fine and all of a sudden the holiday shows up, this one in particular, about couples in love, and you're not that. And so I like this. There's a stigma that comes with being single on Valentine's Day, or sometimes in general, that you are in an incomplete state. And I really like the way that was worded, because no, you're not.
I remember way back in the day being single for Valentine's Day, and maybe I'm just different, but I thought it was hilarious. God, it was so funny because I was a young dude. I'm talking young dude. And seeing all of my other dude friends being like, yeah, I got to go bring her some flowers and I got to do this with her. And we're going to, like, it was like, you just took this beast and tamed it. And it was just like, yeah, I follow my commands.
And so you're looking, I'm like, I'm actually glad I'm single.
Yeah, 100%. I was so good. And then hearing about the other girls who, man, it was like drama. It was so drama. It would be like, oh, well, Steven got me this. Oh my God, I wish Kevin would have gotten me this. He only got me this. And then, oh girl, at least you got something. And it was like, man, y'all are comparing love. Well, obviously, because he got you this, he loves you the most of our friend group.
And then it's not, because it's supposed to be symbolic and I care about you today, but that symbolic I care about you today really could be I put your towel in the dryer and the new toothpaste out.
Yeah. I appreciate you. I'm thinking about you. Hey, I did all this stuff just to kind of, add to the pile, just taking care of things, helping you out, doing what I can for everyday life, including the day after Valentine's Day.
And the day before and everywhere in between. So the fact that people can get so hurt, and I'm not making fun, because like I said, I've been there. And I'm glad you were the other side. I'm
making fun.
Well, I think that's funny, but I'm glad to hear that, because I hope more people are like, I can do whatever I want on Valentine's Day because it's just another day and yay me.
Or can't wait for the day after whenever all the chocolate goes on sale.
I know. That's going to be great. Well, so there's even some healthy ways to spend the day, talking about how it can really bring people down and put them into a depression when you're already on the edge or whatever. Okay, that's the reality of how it can make people feel. So there's some healthy ways for single and couples to spend Valentine's Day. I'm going to start with the single one. This is called creating a single sanctuary. And so the suggestions are: have a bubble bath, do your skincare. And the funny one that I thought, it said to make a meal or go purchase a meal or whatever to eat, and it to be whatever you want. And I don't mean like because it's pizza and it's bad. I mean, like it says, get the most garlicky, oniony, whatever, like, because on Valentine's Day, you're going to eat with your partner and then you don't want to kiss them. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever. So did you say single sanctuary or couple sanctuary?
Oh, well, no. Single. Did I say couples? I meant single.
I'm not sure. For some reason, I heard couples, but you probably said singles.
And then I said eat onions.
I was like, well, no. It was like take a bubble bath, and I'm like, I see the dude like, man, with like some bubbles on his head. do your face mask, and the dude's just got like, he's like mad underneath his little cucumbers, like this is
like
stupid.
an angry cat.
Exactly,
in the bath.
just not happy.
No, for singles, it's like taking something that's totally indulgent for you and treating yourself and just doing that. Oh, that's funny. No, singles. That's so funny.
Well, and even for the guys, hey, go to the shooting range. Yeah. Go really fast on your motorcycle. Go play video games in your beanbag chair. Like, just, hey, whenever everybody's doing all of that, trust me, whenever you're a single dude, it's got its perks, just like it does being with a partner who you appreciate. Being single, it can be nice.
Yeah, so, and to take care of yourself in that way.
Yes,
and that is okay.
Don't let all this other hoopla of, oh, I've got to do all this, be like, man, I wish I could do all that. If you're happy being single, be happy being single.
And you're not broken or... No. Not fitting in with society or anything like that. And also you could be with somebody, let's say you just accepted whoever and you're still miserable and you have all the have-tos that go with that. Like you said, the guys are like, gotta go and get some flowers and we have to like watch The Notebook. Hey, if that's how you feel, maybe this isn't about love. Maybe this is about kind of just tolerating someone.
Would you say obligations or you said
oh wait, it's up here. Compliance,
yeah. You're just like, yeah, this is February 14th. This is what I have to do.
It causes way more negative feelings by feeling like you have to and having to put on a performance. And so that really can be the negative spin on it unless you really want to do something nice for your partner and celebrate it in that way. And that's why, like I still said with our open conversation about it, I said, hey, why don't we do this? And then something else came up and I was like, yeah, let's do that. But even if we had nothing but movies and nachos here, you know, whatever, I'm very happy with that. And that's one of the, healthy ways to spend the day that I looked up too for couples, because, you know, like you said, you didn't buy me the K jeweler ring or the whatever. Now, also, as my brother says, if that's something that you want, he loves for his wife to say, I would love to get you what you want, but I don't know. Can you please tell me so I can get that for you?
No.
That'd be nice.
If it is a big thing, well, and actually big thing is probably around the Christmas time, but let's say, you know, your wife, girlfriend, whoever is like, hey, all I want for Valentine's Day is just 12 dozen roses. That's it. I don't want chocolate. I don't want jewelry. We have enough money. We're not scraping by. We're not in serious debt. All I want is just 12 dozen roses. That's it. Hey, bud. There you go. That's it.
And that's nice. Go. And then you both provided the information and provide those things for each other.
And then you come back and say, babe, all I want is a 1969 Ford Mustang. That's all I want. Okay. I just candy apple red with the blower motor. That's it. It's simple. Yeah.
It's not a big deal. You asked, I provided. I'm just doing the same thing.
And I'm even flexible on the interior because I'm just going to gut it and make it into a drag car. Okay.
And you know what? That's why you came here, to get the perfect advice from him.
Yeah. Don't do that. But then again, if you can pull that off, do it. But don't do that.
No, actually, if you can, do it on a Tuesday.
That's true. Yeah.
In September. Who cares, right?
Yeah. If you can just get a Ford Mustang 1969, you do it.
Yeah.
Get you a gun too while you're at it. And a scope.
You know what? That's so true. I know it's not for everybody, but because I'm not a jewelry person, but I would love flowers, chocolate, and he would love guns and ammo. Like,
facts.
Easy. So if you really don't know and you don't want to, have a whole discussion about it, you want to do the surprise, go totally indulgent. It's not for you. It's for your partner and for what they really like. And just be like, I know that you would just love, like I said, a gaming chair or whatever it is. Do I want that? No, of course not. It's not about you. It's about showing your appreciation and be indulgent. And don't be like, oh, you would really love this cucumber face mask.
Yeah, wouldn't you? Yeah, it would go really good with your beard.
We could go get our nails done, babe.
You're always talking about how your hands are cracking from working out in the blizzards and all of that. Let's go get a mani-pedi.
Hey. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it.
I've had my feet done. That was weird. I'll knock it. I will.
Yeah, you're like, I've been there. I've done that. I know it's that one part where they scrub the bottom of your foot all intense.
That was interesting, but no, the like fingers in between the toes, like that. I was out. I was freaking out. It didn't tickle. It kind of tickled, but it just felt uncomfortably weird and awkward. The dude was fine. He was just fine. He didn't make it awkward, but it was like, what are you doing?
I don't know. I kind of think they like torturing us because I'll have that done and I'm like, they're about to do that scrubby thing on the bottom of my foot. And I like instantly tense up and sometimes they're looking at the ceiling, they're doing whatever, they're talking to whoever else. And I'm just like, this is the part where you're torturing me, but I have to be, we're in a professional setting, like you have to be professional, but professional. So if you want to be tortured, go get a pedicure, I guess. Okay. One of the good ideas for the couples is called the Couples Anti-Gift Pack with a $0 limit. I know that sounds like that doesn't make sense, right? So you got to steal things. No, that's not how I interpreted that. He said it. $0 limit. $0 limit means if you're in a couple's pact and whether you can afford to or not or whatever, it's kind of nice to just say, you know what, we're going to do things for each other today, or we're going to make dinner together or whatever you want to do, and say, we're not going to spend any money and we're just going to spend this time together and appreciate each other. I'm going to go get that 5-finger discount. I'm going to get him out of jail, I guess. I'm going to go do zero down financing. I was just going to say, that's not $0 if you have to go to jail and I have to get you out. See, that's why it's like you can't get caught. That's what it is. You just can't get caught. This is why on our YouTube settings, when we post our videos, it says, is this video for kids? No. I'm a great influence. Children, I'm telling you. No. Don't. Okay, so another good idea is to focus on active partnership instead of just romantic nostalgia. Now, he and I laugh every single day because we'll talk about something that happened when we first met. Like it was 10 years ago. Oh, yeah. Back in the day. You remember whenever we first met? Like way back then. Way back then. It was such a different time. Yeah. Like a little like, whoa. And not that those things aren't good to think about, but focusing on the right now and planning for the future and your goals and everything is a really good quality way to spend that time. So where it's not just a lot of reflection, because the longer you're in a relationship, which they do have their ups and downs, what if it brings up negative feelings or emotions and you want to compare it because it's supposed to be the perfect day? And I remember this time you forgot to move your boots out of the doorway and I almost fell, or, whatever. I made that up. He doesn't do that. Yet. Yet. But that would be pretty funny, though. I almost fell over the dog this morning. That is true. That was this morning. Oh, yeah. Well, that wasn't anybody's fault, not even the dog. So, no. And I was safe. I can't believe I could see. I wear contacts and glasses. I am blind. And then it was also dark and 6:30 in the morning. So I'm about to be getting me some glasses, y'all. You may be seeing me with some glasses. I know. Big announcement. And who's more excited about you getting glasses? She is. I am so excited. She's like, you're going to be able to see. I'm like, shut up. The only time he tells me to shut up when I'm right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So honestly, just to kind of wrap this up and talk about it. Valentine's Day. Like I said, I was married before, obviously, to my viewers who know me. And so I was married for a total of 22 years. And I'm going to tell you Lord. Right now, I did not have 22 years of pure joy and bliss on Valentine's Day. And a lot of it was just feeling like the disconnect that I did have in my relationships at the time was highlighted by the day. Now, did you have 2 years, one from each that was good? Like the first one was good, and then after that, it just like barreled downhill? No, it was just kind of all over the place. And then when you are with someone for a long time, you get to this comfortable spot too. And not that I had the expectations of breakfast in bed and trips to Paris or anything like that, but I think it highlighted the really tough parts of the relationship. And so that day would come and I would be like, I can't even be happy today because the things that aren't good are worse today. And I know that was my head and that was mentally. Yeah. Well, it was kind of like things were being highlighted. Like you said, like it was being very, put on blast. Like, oh, well, he never does this.
This never happens. There's not even the like, oh, we're at a 5. It's Valentine's Day, so we're going to bump that up to an 8.
Yeah, not that everything was better and we were so bonded and we were looking forward to spending the time together. Instead, it was like, do we like smile and fake? And I don't know. It just put me in a very intense position for myself because when I knew things weren't good, it just made that day even worse.
Yeah.
So, you can be sad and lonely in relationships if they're not what's working out for you. You can be sad and lonely if you're single, and it really is all about the way we frame the day.
Yeah, how does that saying go? Being completely alone in the arms of a lover.
Right. I'm not trying to put anybody on blast for real, but like you really can be that. And I say you because it can be you, it can be me, it can be people you don't expect, even the people who have their pictures on Facebook and everywhere doing that.
Trust me, there is studies and all of that saying that for the couples that you see on Facebook who are just like selfie one day, selfie the next day, 2 selfies on a Saturday, all of that, usually they have some problems. They are trying to throw out to you, whoever's looking at it, their viewers, that they, whether it's just them or the couple themselves, are so happy. They're so good together. And then give it 6 months and you'll see that with down to single or it's complicated.
Yeah, sometimes it's like to put the things out there is an overproduction for social media instead of reality. Now, then, like I said, then I also know the healthy version of, my mom and dad, and that's all real and things like that. You just never know. And so the pressures that can come from all of that can take the people who are not in a good place and really make them circle the drain. And I hate that. I hate the pressure for anyone. So please, this is our plea on our informational anti sort of for Valentine's Day podcast is please be happy on this day. There is really nothing but commercialism, and it can mean something amazing and wonderful, or it can be a regular day. It can be the you day where you just take care of yourself no matter what. And I just don't want people to be sad and go down deeper than what they thought they ever could because this day is marked on the calendar.
Yeah, February 14th, I know I'm going to be sad because I don't have someone. No, give me fine.
Yeah.
It's Saturday.
Yeah.
Be happy.
And I mean, if you want to go on a total watch all of Stranger Things binge or anything like that, even, a lot of times people do Galentines. And I like that idea. Yeah.
It's Galentines.
Guys don't get that. Galentines is you get together with your girl single friends and you guys just like watch movies and have dinner and do fun stuff.
For some reason, I thought it had something to do with gallons. It made sense to me. You can't tell me Galentine's Day. If you have no idea, you didn't hear Galentine's Day. Then she said with all of her girls, gal.
I should have spelled it. I'm sorry. Galentines instead of Valentines.
I get the play on words, but okay, if you're watching this, tell me if I'm crazy or not.
No, okay.
Gallon.
That's
I get
fair.
That, but Galentine's
That is
Day.
totally fair. I'm sorry. I live in my woman brain in the woman world, and that made sense to me. I've seen people have Galentine celebrations all the time. My bad. I did not know. Introducing that to someone who's not lived in that world would think that made my whole entire night. Oh my gosh.
We're going to get, 10-gallon hats. We're going to go get a gallon of milk, gallon of water.
Gallon of sweet tea.
Gallon of sweet tea. We're going to get us some sweet tea. Oh my
goodness. Please, I hope if you are even doing nothing on Valentine's Day, February 14th, watch this before, watch this after, share this with a friend. If nothing else, please just be happy on this day that means nothing. Wait till the next day and go get the good chocolate, just like you said.
I'm telling you. I wonder if they'll have that, what chocolate did we try?
Oh, the crunchy green one.
The Dubai chocolate. Yes. Oh.
Yes.
Be looking out for that discounted Dubai chocolate.
Oh, and speaking of chocolate, for the podcast, before I was closing out, I almost forgot. I got us
chocolates.
A box of chocolates because we, like I said, we're not doing gifts. We're not doing things like that. This is what we want. So for us to celebrate.
Yeah. You know what we're doing? Texas Roadhouse.
Yes, we are.
We're going to roll up in there.
And probably roll on out.
And roll on out.
So we're going to have a pre-celebration. Do this for yourself. Do this with your kids or your grandkids or your best friend in the world. Please tell them how much you love them and have some chocolate. So if you want to open that.
There you go. Yeah, just tell the people around you how much you love them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then get the chocolate. Now, we're going to have to see, surprise on camera, what flavor we got. Because that's what I don't like about Valentine's chocolates.
Yeah, is one of these coconut?
I don't know, but I'm going to try. I think this one's a dark chocolate. So we're going to do a 1, 2, 3. You have to just bite it in half so we can see what's in there.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Caramel.
Coconut.
Yeah! Yeah!
I don't want to chew this.
Heck yeah, no, you eat it. You eat it. There you go.
Oh,
Candy bar.
I don't like it. Okay. Also, we have no manners because I'm going to talk my mouth with my mouth full.
I'm going to savor mine.
I shouldn't have picked that one. I do not like coconut and chocolate.
It's dark chocolate. It's the whitest thing ever.
Babe, we're going to have to go get real chocolate to wash this down. This is not going to work for me.
Give it a couple days. It'll be on sale.
I need some now. Ew, I got to go do something. That was not my favorite. Okay.
I didn't get the coconut.
Well, I know. I don't know. I shouldn't let you pick first. There's only 3 pieces in there. That's literally all there is. There's only one more
Why
left.
don't you go ahead and have that other one?
I guess so.
Because I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. And you know what? We love you guys for watching. I hope you have the best February 14th, whatever day that means to you. We love you. Tell the people around you that you love them and have a great rest of your day, week, month. And thank you for joining the Disco Ball Discourse. Bye.
Deuces.
If it's coconut, I swear.
2 coconut.